R.I.C.H coming right back at you. And today we talking about Offset and Lil Tjay. And now we talking about the FBI stepping into the room. Now let's start at the beginning. This was supposed to be a regular night out. The casino, movement, people coming and going, money being spent, and then it changed.
The FBI is turning up the heat in a high-profile South Florida shooting, releasing new images they hope will help crack the case in the shooting that left rapper Offset injured outside of the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
CBS News, my name is Chelsea Jones, is your reporter live in Hollywood this evening with clues that investigators hope that somebody recognizes. Chelsea.
Guys, I talked to a former FBI special agent who says at this point in the investigation, the FBI likely knows who they are looking for. It's all a matter of finding them.
New images released by the FBI shedding new light on a group of people accused of attacking R.I.C.H, best known as Offset. After the attack, investigators say one of these men allegedly shot Offset, tried to take his watch, then took off in these two Chevrolet trucks. It all happened last Monday just before 7:30 outside of the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Former FBI Special Agent Stuart Kaplan says the agency is applying pressure.
We want to see whether or not individuals start to utilize, for example, digital devices in texting or cellular phone calls.
The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that nigga shot me.
That's Tion Merritt, also known as rapper Lil Tjay. Seminole police accuse him of ordering his entourage to attack Offset. They arrested and charged him with disorderly conduct, but he was released.
There are oftentimes people are detained or apprehended, let go, and then subsequently additional information is developed, and that person, while released, could again be rearrested.
Kaplan says facial recognition technology and license plate readers will aid in this investigation.
And I think it's more of trying to locate these individuals instead of an attempt in identifying these individuals.
Offset is now out of the hospital. He was back on stage a few days ago.
Now, this investigation does continue. The FBI wants to hear from you if you know anything, so give them a call at 1-800-CALL-FBI. We're live in Hollywood. I'm Chelsea Jones, CBS News, Miami.
Now that right there, that's how it starts. An altercation, a confrontation, and then gunfire. And once gunfire enters the room, everything escalates. Now here's where the story takes a different turn, because this ain't just local no more. This ain't just police reports. This ain't just a fight gone wrong. This has gone federal. And when they step in, that means something else. Now let's talk about what they released. Surveillance photos, multiple angles, multiple people. They showing faces, they showing movement. And most importantly, they showing a gun. Somebody in that group allegedly firing. Now that changes everything, because now this ain't just a story. This is an investigation. And then they go further. They release descriptions of the vehicles involved. A matte gray Chevy Tahoe and a black Chevy Suburban. Directions of escape, paths of movement. That's detail. That's intent. That's a federal investigation in motion. Now let's be clear about one thing. Nobody has been charged for this shooting yet. And that matters because that tells you they still building the case. They still watching. They still connecting dots. And when the feds move like that, they ain't guessing. They preparing. Now let's talk about who was already involved. Lil Tjay. He was arrested, but not for the shooting. He was arrested for disorderly conduct. Low-level charge, not the main event. He posted bond and he walked out. And that should have been the moment to go quiet. But that's not what he did.
After bonding out of Broward County's jail, Lil Tjay spoke with CBS News Miami.
Did you shoot Offset?
Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly. Outside the casino, there's a fight near the valet.
Offset, he would never play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
Do you have issues with Offset?
Hell no. What happened?
He's in the hospital right now, but he's okay.
The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that nigga shot me. That shot me. La la la. A rat, a cat, weirdos. Y'all in a good if you want walking to my car. Like,
what started the fight?
I don't know. You know.
Offset's shooting comes less than 2 years after his brother and fellow Migos rapper Takeoff died in a shooting in downtown Houston. While Takeoff's accused killer prepares for trial, police have not yet named Offset's attacker. Lil Tjay says it was not him.
Did you ever say if you didn't give you your money, you'd get it back in blood?
Yo, don't say nothing, bro.
Seminole Tribe police say several people in Offset's entourage last night helped him after the shooting, but those witnesses say in the process, Lil Tjay took swings at them. It is not clear at this point how long Offset will be in this hospital. We're live in Hollywood. R.I.C.H with CBS News, Miami.
Now watch that carefully. Listen to what's being said. He talking, he responding, he adding his side, he adding fuel to the fire. And this is where people make mistakes, because when the feds are watching, silence is your strategy. But when you keep talking, you're giving them more information, more context, more behavior, more pieces to put together. Now let's step back. Why is the FBI even here? Why does this case get this level of attention? And this is what I think. When you have a name like Offset involved, this is not small. This is not local. This is a high-profile figure.
Cardi B screamed at police who detained her ex-husband, Offset. Offset was pulled over on suspicion of waving a gun as he drove through a rally supporting President Donald Trump. When police ordered Offset to get out of his orange Jeep, he began filming the incident on Instagram Live.
Stop pointing at me, bro.
Turn off the engine. That's all I'm asking you to do.
I'm not doing that.
During Offset's video, he is seen refusing to get out of his car and telling the police,
Fucking celebrity, you know who I am? I'm Offset from the Migos. They're fans. That's why they following me, bro.
That has nothing to do with why we're here. We were told
I just watched.
you guys were waving guns.
You just watched somebody beat my car up with a flag. What are you talking about?
I need you to turn.
You told me put my hands up. I'm not doing that. You put my hands up. There's 25,000 people in my lives.
I'm telling you.
You're gonna get sued publicly.
Turn off the car.
Don't move, man. Open this door.
No, that's not legal. That's not legal. You can't just open my door.
Yeah, I can.
No,
You're
you
gonna get out
can't.
of this car right now.
You can't just open my door. You can't just open my door. You can't just open my door. It's illegal. I'm gonna sue the shit out of y'all. Y'all know who I am?
Well, we're getting first.
What is you grabbing my wrist for, bro?
Then they get Offset out of the car and things start to get heated.
What am I under arrest for?
Hey, man, pull up.
Just thought I walked into your car.
Stay back.
I watched them. I'm black. This is a truck ride. They walked up to your car and said I'm waving a gun while I'm driving in the middle of a traffic.
Then they take Offset away to calm him down, and reports say that they didn't arrest him.
Offset for Trump.
You tell him. Tell him, Gordy. Tell him, Gordy.
Cardi B was fuming, and eventually she got into her car.
Hey, Jamie's not going to help your ass out now. Put her in jail.
Former member of a major group, connected to Cardi B, known beyond hip-hop. He's known in mainstream culture. And when something happens to somebody like him, it's going to bring attention, not just to the incident, but to the agencies involved, to the city, to the case. And whether people want to say it or not, that matters, because a high-profile case can make a name for a prosecutor, for a department, for an investigation team. And I don't think enough artists understand this. You're not just dealing with another person anymore. You're dealing with a system, and that system operates different. Now let's talk about the feud, because it didn't come out of nowhere. There was tension allegedly over money.
It's Offset. Offset broke. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That broke. That pop. I'll tell y'all a true story. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit in the casino. He was pop. He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. And the says, yo, he just popped. He calling for cash apps in front of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you pop. We waiting for some bread. Waiting for my money. I swung that nigga 5. You know how I get. He gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino. Goes not. He get another loan for somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's Offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this. I got mad, bro. I definitely run off for 5 bands. Out of that. He pops for the next band. He get 2 bands. He get a band from a random lady. I swear to God, I don't know who the she was. He's like, yo, thanks, ma. He pops that. Throw that another 5. So I see like 13 bands in loans. I don't know who got paid back that day. You feel me? Bro, where's my mother? That shit ducked me for so long, boy. And mind you, I'm 23, and this is Raindrop, Drop Top, Cardi B husband.
$10,000 to be exact. Back and forth online, offline, and like always, it built up to that moment. Now here's the real issue. This could have been a conversation. This could have been handled differently. But once it turned physical and then turned into gunfire, it left the streets and it went federal. And once you went to that space, you don't control the outcome anymore. And I'ma land it like this. A lot of people think they just living their life, moving how they move, handling business. But when you a public figure, every move is magnified. Every action is documented. Every mistake is amplified. And if you're not careful, you won't just be dealing with a person. You'll be dealing with the federal government. And once they lock in, it's hard to shake. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe. Established Rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.